everybody, and it is countdown continuing as the Suns get closer to that May 15th draft lottery. Along with insider on everything, Doug Haller, I'm Jay, and let's start the clock. May 15th, #1 overall pick. You and I kind of agree it's DeAndre Ayton.
Absolutely.
What happens after that? You know the Suns aren't going to get the #1 pick. You know something's going to happen.
Why do you have to go there already?
Well, I don't know. Let's just, for the fun of it, and it will be fun, say they have the #2 pick. With the hiring of Igor Kokoskov, a lot of people are thinking, oh, that's automatic, Luka Doncic, but Marvin Bagley's there too. What are you thinking?
Luka, obviously, I mean, there's a lot of hype around him. You know, it's either him or DeAndre Ayton 1-2, but Marvin Bagley, I mean, to me, you look in those top 3 picks, I see 2 perennial All-Stars, Ayton, Bagley.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just don't understand why people are automatically slotting him into that 3rd spot. He just offers so much. He's so young. I mean, keep in mind, he reclassified and came out a year early, still was an All-American. You know, I would, if I were those 2 teams, I'd take a strong look at Marvin Bagley.
And Doug, of course, is professing the idea that they're going to end up with a 4th pick and everybody's going to lose their mind. All right, let's move on to a more pleasant topic. Last night, the Charles Barkley and the guys decided to talk about the Eastern Conference and Western Conference coaches, and the NBA Coach of the Year voting came out. Brad Stevens didn't get 1 vote. Let's hear what Charles Barkley had to say. Oh man, that's a travesty. They're so petty. All those guys are so petty. It's wrong and it's terrible that will happen. He didn't get a single vote. All right, that was Charles Barkley. Doug, similar thoughts? If you had a coach, who would you start your team with, Stevens or somebody else?
Well, I mean, Greg Popovich obviously is always the guy that you would think is the best coach in the NBA. Jay, I think that's started to change a little bit. I mean, Brad Stevens, what he's done, not only in these playoffs with a limited roster, but just since he's been in Boston, every time there's a big college opening, everyone thinks, oh, Brad Stevens is going back. He's not going back. He's one of the top 1 or 2 coaches in the NBA right now. I'd probably go with Stevens.
He deserves votes at least. And finally, Doug is coming out with a great story on James Harden and his influence and his reconnection with the ASU program. It's in Sunday's Arizona Republic. That's a hard copy newspaper. You can also catch it at azcentral.com. For Doug, I'm Jay. Have a great day.
Yo, Greg Moore here, AZ Central Sports. We're independent and we give you blanket coverage of every team in the Valley. Get the news how you want it, when you want it. Subscribe today.